What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And on today's episode is a special episode dedicated to the Marrakesh brown guy. So Marrakesh brown guy, if you're watching this episode, is purely for you. We dedicated it because out of everyone that's watched our videos, you have been the most consistent on commenting on Marrakesh brown, which is your favorite color. And standing behind me is a Marrakesh brown W123 coupe. As always, if you guys want to see more, stay tuned. Marrakesh brown guy, let's address this. Personally, and on behalf of Chicanos and all our subscribers, we give you the Marrakesh Brown Fan Award for being the most consistent in terms of commenting on our videos and interacting. We love you, bro, and we enjoy reading your comments. Every time you comment, all of us get excited to read what your comment is about. So thank you so much for that, bro. So this episode is dedicated for you. And to make things a bit better, I believe you stay in the UK. So I'm going to be making you a special Chicanos Marrakesh brown hamper, which will consist of a mug, t-shirt, keyring, and a cap, just to say thank you so much. And I'll bring it down to the Gravity Show. And if you are in the UK area, we can make contact and I can hand the gift over to you. So thank you so much. I went all out on this. I even got my brown outfit on just for you and to match the car as well. Now that the Marrakesh brown guy is happy, let me take you guys through exactly the work that we did on this beautiful W123 coupe. The car belongs to, you guys know I have a lot of good buddies. People always tease me about that, but it's the truth. I'm a friendly guy. I make a lot of friends. So standing behind me is one of my good friends. In fact, one of my best friends, Bling. If you guys remember Bling, we featured his power a while ago. And I'll actually, for those of you that never met Bling, you guys will meet him in a few minutes. So Bling is one of those clients that came in for interior and ended up buying a whole lot of cars and building a whole lot of cars with me. And we actually became so close that I regard him as one of my best friends. So Bling is the type of friend that, how do I explain Bling? So Bling is the type of friend that actually inspires me a lot. He's the type of person that really enjoys life. He works hard, but he plays hard as well. And he always inspires me a lot in terms of business, his character. In Islam, if somebody has good character, we say they have good akhlaq. So Bling has got very good akhlaq. You know, and again, I regard him as one of my close friends. He inspires me a lot. So Bling actually sold Bling, which is the Power, and then bought a W123 4-door and bought a shadow line from me, and then decided that he wanted a coupe. So he's changing his collection a bit. He's now wanting to collect coupes. So when he saw this Benz in Cape Town, sent me pictures, asked me what do I think of it. I told him it's a fantastic car and it's an amazing car to buy now while the prices are relatively low, because it's a type of car that's going to appreciate aggressively in value. So on my radar in terms of cars to buy for future investment value, a W123 is a car that is going to appreciate, but the difference between the Benz market and the difference between the BMW market is that a Mercedes-Benz actually takes a bit longer to appreciate. So the aggression in the appreciation is not as much as a BMW. It's weird because They're beautiful cars. They were BMW's rival back in the day. But what I've noticed is the age group that loves Mercedes-Benz versus BMWs, there is a significant difference. But again, a Mercedes-Benz is a very nice car to invest in, especially the two-door coupes. My bucket list for Mercedes-Benz cars that I'd love to own is definitely a W115 coupe. I'd love to own a W123 coupe. I'd also love to own a W111 coupe. So that's my top three that I would love to own. There is a few other cars like the Mercedes-Benz Pagodas, the Fintails, the W108s, the W109, the R127, the 190Es. So Mercedes-Benz has got a lot of iconic cars, but they don't appreciate as aggressively as the BMWs. Most Mercedes-Benz that you get are very well looked after. So the probability of buying one in good condition is very high. So if you're a Mercedes-Benz enthusiast, you guys will know what I'm talking about. If you're looking to get into the classic car market and you want to start off with the Mercedes-Benz, I definitely recommend them. But once again, it's a patience game. It's a waiting game. You gotta wait until the cars become super valuable. But right now, some of them are fetching high prices and they are scarce. Like the W123 coupe, you hardly get them. And when they do come up for sale, they don't last very long. So it's definitely a car that I would suggest you invest in. Now let's go back to the actual car. That was my investment tips. Bling is the type of guy that allows me creative freedom. And I think the only thing that Bling chose on this car was the color. And then Bling wanted to build something that obviously looked a bit more appealing. So we decided to go with the Marrakesh brown. So we stripped the car down, repaired a few of the rust areas, and then painted the car. So I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret. Or not a secret. If you follow me, you'll know we're only doing paint work for the last 3 years. And me coming back from the UK, having such a good supplier like Lance of Brooklyn's Paint, I always wanted to get my paint work better and better and better. And there's a few clients that understood it and allowed me to repaint their cars a few times at my cost. You'll actually meet them and we're gonna ask them the question. But this car was painted a total of 2 times. Purely because it was a matter of me experimenting and trying to figure out what products am I happy with. So for example, we changed our sanding process, we changed our primer, we changed the paper we use, we changed the tools we use, we changed the quality of paint we use. So there's a lot of stuff, and my staff went through training to obviously upskill them, etc. So I can say honestly, if I had to look at it, my paint shop has been my most, I won't say most, but has been one of my challenges for the past 3 years. And that has resulted in us having to redo a few cars to get it according to an acceptable standard. So Bling's car is one of those cars that we repainted. And I'm quite happy with the end result. I love the color. Now let's talk about the wheel. So Bling, you watching, Bling actually sent the wheels out to get it stepped by someone without consulting me on what specs I would like. So the wheels are the original Mexican hats, which are stepped to 17-inch and added with a little bit of a Allen key type stud. So I love the way the back of the wheels sit. The front wheels I am 95% happy with. I would have liked them to be a bit more narrower so it can tuck. So all of you that are watching, when your wheel goes into your arch, it's known as tucking. So I'm super happy with the way the back wheel sits. The front wheel, personally, I would have liked it to be a slightly narrower so it could have tucked more in the front. But either way, the wheel looks nice. Now initially, Bling had the center of the wheel painted silver with a bit of a sparkle. You guys can see the picture. I didn't like it, and it took some convincing for me to actually have the wheel repainted in a gold center face. And the reason why I painted the wheel in a gold center face is because I had a plan for the interior. Now the color on the interior is the same interior that's in Kabi. And for me personally, I like the gold because it plays off well with the interior color. But again, you guys be the judge. Tell me, comment down below, do you guys prefer the wheel in the silver or do you prefer the wheel with the gold faces? For me personally, when you see the car, you see the gold ties in with the interior perfectly, and that's what's the objective. It also complements the Marrakesh brown on the wheel. So let me know what you guys think. Now I want to show you guys something that I mentioned about the front. So I would have liked the wheel to be a little bit narrower, maybe by half a J. Reason being is because it would have been nice if the wheel could have tucked under the arch. But either way, it still looks nice. If I didn't tell you guys that, you wouldn't have noticed it. So we have two options here. We can either shave the offset of the wheel to bring the wheel slightly more in, or alternatively, we run a bit of a smaller tire so we can get the fitment. So if you guys don't know, fitment is where your fender sits between your tire and your wheel. So I think that's the next option that we are going to play around a bit, because if we don't sort it out, it's going to bother me. But either way, to the untrained eye, the car still looks sick and looks absolutely amazing. Okay, so the color in question is the Piccadilly Cognac. Exact same color like Nkabi. I love the way this color plays off the Marrakesh brown. So it's a type of interior color that you can match with a lot of colors when it comes to your exterior of your car. So for example, we've seen how it looks on Nkabi. Nkabi is a burgundy, this is a Marrakesh brown. We've got another Benz that we are almost done with, W114 Coupe. That's gone with the same color scheme. I did this color in a Nardo Grey Caddy. So it's a type of color that can work with a lot of exterior colors. So we basically wrapped the complete interior in the Piccadilly Cognac. We did a matching suede for the roof. One thing that is funny, so majority of leather hides that you buy come with the stem from the cow. So ironically, when we bought this leather, we saw that the stamp had a Mercedes-Benz. The cow had a Mercedes-Benz stamp. So I told the guys to make sure that they showcase it on the dashboard. So it's something that is a little bit of a touch, but I think now that you understand the reasoning behind it, it makes sense. There is some minor touch-ups that we need to do. So for example, I need to install a radio. I need to fit a set of rear speakers. So as the car stands now, it's about 95% complete. There's some few small areas that we still need to attend to. But other than that, I really love the car. Carpet choice was a two-tone carpet mixed with the Piccadilly Cognac trimming, just to tie in the Marrakesh brown. And to show you guys that when you do your interior, it's not just about your seats and your panels. It's about tying your roof liner, your carpets, your wooden trim if you have, into your interior, so it kind of completes the package. The car looks absolutely amazing. We also removed the one air vent and we did a custom gauge port to house the air gauge, which I think looks absolutely amazing. I actually really like this. So I'll definitely replicate it on other Mercedes-Benz that we do bag. But overall, I'm happy with the interior. You guys know I'm an interior man. Let me show you guys what's happening in the booth now. Air ride install we went with is a wireless kit with a dual compressor setup and a 3-gallon tank. We also did a very simplistic boot install. The focus was not to make it look extravagant, but rather to make it look as neat as possible. And the rear bags actually gave us a bit of stress. So initially the bags we had couldn't work. So we had to actually have the bags custom fabricated for the car itself. And I won't lie, I took the car for a drive earlier. It drives absolutely amazing, like an old school Benz. No lie, a Benz gives you a better drive than a Beamer. I know I'm gonna get a lot of slack for that, but a Benz genuinely drives soft, comfortable, and that's what works for Mercedes-Benz. You know, they focused a lot on the comfort aspect back in the day. There was a few performance models, but most of it was you bought a Benz because you wanted a comfortable drive. That's what Mercedes-Benz, in my opinion, is about. So overall, happy with the car. Car came out absolutely amazing. Now I think it's time for you guys to hear from Bling. Moment we've all been waiting for. Is Bling a real person? I say that because I hardly see him. I see him traveling the world, and I'm so happy for him because he's really an inspiration to me. You guys know he's one of my close friends. So before we start, I need to pinch to see if he's actually here. So he's really next to me. So guys, if you haven't watched the episode on the Bling E30 Cabrio that was sold last year sometime, it's not a figment of my imagination.
It's not AI.
It's not AI. This is Bling. If you haven't watched the previous episodes, what's wrong with you? Because you would have known who Bling is. I always mention him in a couple of my videos. So Bling,
Yeah, man.
welcome.
Thank you once again.
When was the last time you were here at the shop?
Yo, was it over like probably 4 or 5 months?
I think longer.
Was it not that?
Yeah, I think December, November.
Probably last year.
Last year.
Actually, last year, you're right.
Yeah, we're on the 4th month.
Oh,
Actually.
shucks. Yeah, last year was the last time I was here at the shop.
So growing your beard game is
we're getting there. 2 months
nice.
in.
So just tell us what you've been up to.
Sure. No, I've just been grinding, man, you know. As you said, traveling the world, trying to look for new business opportunities,
Nice.
networking.
Nice.
That's basically what I've been up to, man. Yeah, trying to grow the business, yeah.
What countries have you visited now in the past few months?
I did Thailand.
Nice,
I did Qatar. Qatar
Nice.
was quite nice.
nice.
I did Brazil.
Lekker. How was
was
Brazil?
also- yeah, that's all I gotta say.
Nice.
Yeah, I know.
How's the car scene in Brazil?
The car scene, it's yeah, not so,
Not like us.
not like us, not like us, not like us, not like us.
So,
Like
lekker.
us. I think the car scene in Qatar is crazy. It's similar to like a Dubai vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A lot
so
of
they-
supercars.
Yeah, supercars, crazy builds. So that's what you'll get there.
Okay, lekker.
yeah.
So before we get into your baby
Sure.
behind,
Sure.
how do you feel looking at your old car, the previous Bling? What emotions are you going through?
Hey, you know, it's mixed emotions, you know what I mean? Like, that's my baby. But you know, when you're looking at your ex there, and she still looks as hot as what she used to look like, but you got a new baby,
Of course.
so you gotta grow new emotions, you know? But I'm happy with my new baby, I won't even lie, you know?
Nice.
Yeah, she's very different, and I'm falling in love with her every time I see her.
100%.
Yeah,
So this is the first time we've seen your car in a few months.
yes.
It's been a journey with this car. Like, if you guys watched the previous episode, you would have known we picked up some electrical issues.
Yeah.
Throughout the go, we've been picking up small, nitty-gritty stuff like the window mechanism was rusted,
Yeah.
fuel gauge, cluster doesn't work 100%. We had to rewire the whole car back to front. Some of the sunroof components were rusted, so that's all the small bits that we were picking up that we needed to attend to. But how are you feeling?
No, I'm feeling good. Like, I really, really like it. I've always been a fan of bag Benzes, you know what I mean?
Nice.
Like, I always felt like that's the new era,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
I think that's why I feel so excited, because I don't think I'll drive this thing around and actually see something like,
Yeah.
you
No
know?
doubt.
I mean, Benz coupe bag, but what else could you want?
I loved it. I want to
Yes.
ask you,
Yeah.
so let's go to the wheels quickly, right?
Right.
So that was a debate.
Sure.
I've had to convince Bling a few times.
3 times.
The wheel space was initially silver, with a bit of a sparkle in it, and it wasn't really for me. A little bit of sparkle, a little bit of bling, right? So I had to convince Bling to allow me to paint the gold on the faces of the wheel. And I think I said, if you don't like it, I'll repaint it back to silver.
Yeah.
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 What do you feel? Do you understand it now?
I do. So for me, the first thing I thought about, right, it's either gonna be a hit or a miss.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I wasn't willing to gamble with that, right? Because for me, I was like, okay, thinking this silver is always the You know, safer option, right?
Like a cup of tea.
No, but this was a hit. It was a serious hit. All lie. It makes the car. It's very unique. I don't think I've seen a set like this, done like this. And it's a very aggressive move. I mean, that's Chicanos, right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So it's one of those things where we inspire trends, right? So I won't be surprised if I see another back bend at the same time. Exactly. So I think it was an ultimate hit. Goes with the interior, flows with the car.
Sure, what can I say, man? Such a beautiful wheel, man. Nice.
No, well done on that one.
Thank you. Thanks for trusting me.
I have to.
Favorite part of the car?
Yo, too many faves, right? But I think okay, I might say the wheel. Because if the wheel was any different, it would make the car very different.
Yeah.
The wheel, I'd say sharp, but apart from the wheel, the color.
Yeah, the color.
The color is my favorite part of the car,
Sharp.
right? What a color.
Yeah.
Right? It's a color that goes
brown.
with Marrakesh brown. I mean, in the sun, in the shade, under light. It's one of those colors that just work regardless
Nice.
of the lighting of the day. Looks beautiful, blends in nicely with the trim, silver trim, interior. Dude, the color for me, that's my main. Okay, the interior as well.
Yeah.
There's just too many things, man. I like the interior, nice vintage brown interior, light brown interior, goes nicely with the wheel. There's just so many things about this car that I like.
Flows, man. Yeah.
I love it.
Nice. Thank you. So we've got a fan,
Oh,
Marrakesh brown. We call him the Marrakesh guy. The Marrakesh guy, who remember this episode is dedicated to you.
yes, sir.
So the Marrakesh guy commented on all our videos,
Oh, okay.
something about Marrakesh brown.
All right.
So is there a message you want to send to the Marrakesh brown guy?
Hi, Mr. Marrakesh Brown. I'm glad that I could build a car that you like. Or not, I could build a car. You could build a car that you like. Yo, man, like, I think I'll be the Marrakesh Brown guy too. Because I really like Marrakesh Brown and I see why you like it too. And here's another car to brag about, Mr. Marrakesh Brown.
Nice. So in conclusion,
Yeah.
I must say that Bing is super patient. And I thank you for your support. This is technically the 5th car
Yeah.
I'm actually working on for him. So
Yeah.
the 5th car, guys. So I want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. I appreciate you supporting my business. And I also appreciate the fact that you're understanding, because you know it hasn't been an easy journey for us. A lot of hiccups in the road, but you've always been patient. So advice that Bling will always give you guys is,
Well, patience is a virtue, guys, you know what I mean? And precious art takes time, you know what I mean? This is an art form, guys. It's not just putting things together. So you must know with every beautiful painting, every little stroke takes time, you know? And my guy here deals with perfection, right? So as I say, patience is a virtue. Precious art takes time. And sometimes, you know, some things are worth the wait. And as you can see, yeah.
and one more thing I'd like to ask you.
Sure.
So you inspire me a lot when it comes to traveling.
Yo.
Right? You know, like, in fact, you inspire a lot of people that's in the same circle as us.
Sure.
So throughout your traveling journey of going to so many different countries,
Yeah.
what have you learned and how has it changed your life? And this is a motivational moment, guys. So
Yeah.
Bling is that type of guy that when you just around him, when you're around him, he inspires you, he's super motivational.
Yeah.
Or what? Yeah.
So I do a lot of solo traveling, right?
Yeah.
And I think for me, what I've learned is like humility will take you very far. You know, the people that you meet, you don't take for granted, and humility will take you there, you know? Like, I mean, through all the journeys, the people that I've met in different countries and stuff, and I hope they're watching, like, my experience has always been defined by the people I meet,
Nice.
right? So friendships, you don't take for granted.
Yeah.
Stay humble, stay loving, you know what I mean? And everything works out at the end of the day.
Nice.
So I've learned that a lot, right? Humility has taken me everywhere.
Of course.
Yeah.
Nice. Wise words from Bling. Very inspiration. One of the most humblest souls. A gentleman of note. If you have to look up the meaning of a gentleman in the dictionary, you'll find his name next to it. That's who this guy is. And I'm not saying it because he's here. I genuinely mean it. He's a very good guy. One of my personal friends.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Best friend, actually.
Appreciate it.
Friendship has upgraded, bruh.
Next
It
level.
was always
Took
upgraded.
it to Marrakesh brown level now.
Yes. Marrakesh guy. Okay, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Marrakesh guy, I look forward to meeting you and giving you a gift. I hope you enjoyed this episode specifically for you. Marrakesh guy, on behalf of Chicanos, thank you so much for your support and all the viewers that are watching. Ling, everyone that has supported us from the time the channel dropped. We really appreciate you guys and our champs that are always commenting. You guys are awesome. But before I go, I promised you guys a free interior. So, how do you win the free interior? All you need to do is, firstly, you need to be a subscriber to our channel. You need to have followed us on Instagram and TikTok. That's the handles and where you need to follow. And the second part is, I want you guys to take a video around your car and tell us exactly why you deserve a free interior. So good luck to all you guys. The free interior giveaway is going to one lucky person. We will shortlist you guys and choose the best videos, and we'll do process of elimination, and you guys can also vote towards who deserves the free interior. I'm looking forward to giving that interior away, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys in future on more episodes. Thank you so much for tuning in, all the love and the support. I'll catch you guys on the next episode.